Troy from Zia Comics here, and I got another unboxing for you. This one is another, boom, look at that Sideshow piece. It's Hot Toys distributed by Sideshow. Is the Ahsoka Tano 1/6 scale, I believe from Clone Wars era. Looks like toward the end of the series there. Looking at her because she was Anakin Skywalker, who became Darth Vader. That was his Padawan. She's a bad mofo. She has held her own against Darth Maul and Darth Vader. She can, and I think she could have took them. She could have took either one of them, but things happen. And they're not gonna let her kill them because then it kind of ruins the movies because they got to be alive for the movies. Anyway, we're gonna open this thing up and show you all the cool stuff inside.
Here we have the Star Wars Ahsoka Tano 1/6 scale figure from Hot Toys. Removing the cover, you see this cool little insert they put in there that shows you what the figure is going to look like assembled. Pulling away that insert, we can see just how well they packaged this thing. Every little piece has its own compartment, and this figure comes with quite a few accessories, so let's get into the build. The Ahsoka figure comes fully assembled, and as you can see, lots of articulation. The legs left, right, ankles left, right, knees bend, all kinds of movement for this. So you can pose her just about any way you want. The arms even bend up past 90 degrees, as you can see here with the elbow. Lots of cool articulation. The hands, the wrist spins 180 degrees if you want. And let me show you this here on the elbow. You'll see there's no crease. It's covered with the rubbery Stretch Armstrong type material. I might be aging myself with that reference, but I kind of like that. It makes it look more realistic. The head would turn, except her leku are in the way. The two tails coming down the front and the larger leku in the back prevents the head from turning too far 180 degrees left to right. As you can see here, that's the back leku, and the two front ones that they actually can use for echolocation, believe it or not. And from the lekus up on top, you can see the montrals, the two horns. Very, very detailed. Another cool feature about this Ahsoka is you can move her eyes left, right, up, and down independently. You just use this provided tool here, and then you've got to pop her head off. The face comes off from the montrals and leku. Just kind of get your fingernails in there, pull forward, boom, there you go. You can see it's magnetized up by the montrals and on the top of Ahsoka's head. So you see the two sockets there. You'll use that tool to adjust the eyes to point left, right, up, down. You can make her cross-eyed, I guess, if you want, but that's how you adjust that. Now, while you have it off, you can also put her robe, her poncho, on over the head. You need the montrals off to do this. They say to take the head completely off, but you can do it with just the montrals taken off. I actually prefer her without the robe, the Jedi robe. I think she looks a lot better, but you'd put the robe on, then you just put the montrals. Now, Ahsoka's not always fighting, so you might want her to have her lightsaber hilts on her belt. You can do that with this figure. This little piece here, you just get your fingernails under there, and it pops right out, which will leave two different sized holes in the belt that you're going to use these pieces right here, which you get two, one for each side, to plug in. It only plugs in one way, so you pop that into the spot where that little plastic piece was, and if you look, there's a knob right there on the side. So that's going to correspond with the lightsaber. It has a little black nub right here, which, sorry for the focus. I need to work on my macro focus for up close. You just pull this little black piece out, set it to the side where you don't lose it because it is very tiny. Drop it on the carpet, it's gone. You're not going to find it. The vacuum cleaner will find it. So then you take the lightsaber hilt, where that hole is, and you're going to line that up with the knob on her belt, as I'm going to demonstrate here. So then you have the lightsaber connected to her belt. Probably not safe for her to have the lightsaber turned on, so we're going to just take the blade off And now you have the hilt connected to her belt, which is how she'd be walking around when she's not engaged in a fight. Ahsoka used 2 lightsabers. She had the normal lightsaber that you see here with this really cool silver hilt, but she also used a shorter Shoto lightsaber. You might be wondering why they're white, because most white lightsabers aren't. Well, these are built after Order 66 from kyber crystals she reclaimed from one of the Inquisitors and purified them, so that's why they are white. You also have these cool motion blades, so it looks like she's actually swinging them when she's posed. The figure comes with 3 holographic images. You have this one of Yoda, really easy to distinguish. It also has Anakin. You can tell by his pose. This is Anakin Skywalker. And the third holographic image is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Very iconic figures that she would definitely be talking to with her hologram projector. This is the hologram projector that comes with the kit. And if you turn it over, you'll see a small divot in the center. And each one of those holographic images has a little peg on the bottom. So you can fit them, boop, right on top of there. So it looks like she's actually talking to one of them with her hologram projector. The figure includes a thermal detonator you can have her hold in case of emergencies. You also have 5 extra sets of hands to put her in all kinds of different poses, you know, from holding the lightsabers to holding the hologram projector to holding one lightsaber with her iconic devil horn sign, or just any kind of combination you want to use with these hands. And in case you break the connectors, they have 2 little extra connectors for the wrist joints. The figure comes with a lightweight base with a plaque on the front with the Star Wars and the Ahsoka Tano name. You can see in the back there is a little hole that you're going to put the figure stand holder there in case she's standing up so she doesn't fall forward.
The Ahsoka Tano 1/6 scale Hot Toys, based on her appearance in Clone Wars toward the end of the series. Lots and lots of extra features on this thing. I don't think you're going to be upset to get it if you're a Star Wars or an Ahsoka fan. This is probably one of the better Hot Toys pieces I've seen just for the additional pieces. I believe it sells for around $250 on Sideshow's website. If you like this unboxing and you'd like to see more like it, subscribe, man. It don't cost you anything. It helps us out with the measures quite a bit. You can also pick us up on all of our other social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. So until you see that next video, later nerds.